bettors, what is good? We're Bo Picks. I'm Adam, to the right of me I got Matt, and we are handicapping the NFL season 2023, and here we have our first video on the 2023 NFL season. First, let's recap last year. Up over 50 units in the regular season. We hit primetime games, Sunday games, Saturday games. Any game, we had it. We had almost 150 clients on our free paid and paid picks. We had a great year, and we are back. We're gonna do it again, no problem. But first, we're coming at you with a series. They're running from July all the way to week 1 of the NFL season. We are going to give you guys a rundown of each division with odds of who we think can take it and also notes of what they've done in the offseason. So first, I'm going to start out. Let's just stay out the obvious. We're doing the AFC West. We got the Kansas City Chiefs right here. Former Super Bowl winners. It looks like they could not be stopped. In the Super Bowl, in the playoffs, they had running backs making $1 million. They had guys coming out of the woodwork, making catches, making big plays. That's what they do. And that's why they're minus 165 to claim another AFC West Division title. But let's see what happened in the offseason. First, they cut Frank Clark. That's a big cut for them. I know he's been on the down, kind of downhill, but that's still a big move, and that's good for the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Broncos. Next up, they let go of Orlando Brown to the Bengals. They got Jawan Taylor from the Jags. Did they win that trade? Probably not. Well, not trade. Did they make the right signing? Yeah. Is it easy to replace Orlando Brown? No. So, that's 50-50. They also got rid of 2 great guys for them, Mecole Hardman and Juju Smith. Juju Smith on the Pats, Mecole Hardman on the Jets, and of course, no Eric Bieniemy. So at minus 165, I think there is some value with some other teams here, and Matt is going to talk about that right now. Take it away.
So next up, we got the Los Angeles Chargers. Yes, the Chargers, they came in second last year in the AFC West. They're still looking for their first AFC West division crown since 2009 season. But nonetheless, we got the Chargers at plus 340 to win the division. All-star quarterback Justin Herbert, he's coming back with the fire with this team. He's got a new offensive coordinator this season. That is the biggest move I'm looking at that the Chargers made this offseason. Now, last year they had Joe Lombardi, and they had him last couple seasons as their offensive coordinator. And it just seemed that their offense, especially in the later half of the season, it just became stagnant in terms of the deep ball passing game and Herbert's rhythm, and that led to him making a lot of weird decisions and sometimes throwing multiple interception games. But now I feel like a lot of that's going to change with Kellen Moore coming over from the Cowboys, bringing that insane offense that he had with Dak Prescott and Tony Pollard and Zeke Elliott and all them coming over to the Chargers. And they got a great defense too. They got Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack on that D-line, 2 perennial All-Pros, 2 maybe Hall of Famers one day. They're going to be going at it again on the D-line. The Chargers linebackers definitely can improve as they can every season. I feel like the Chargers, they struggle in investing money in linebacking core, but nonetheless, they got a great secondary. They got All-Pro Derwin James at safety. He's coming back for another season. J.C. Jackson, who they got over from the Patriots 2 seasons ago, he's going to come back from an injury-shortened season. I'm pretty sure he only played like 2 or 3 games last season. But J.C. Jackson's going to be coming back in the fold. And the Chargers, they have a great core. They got Michael Davis there. They got Brandon Staley as their head coach. I absolutely love the guy. He's been at it for the past few seasons now, relieving Anthony Lynn. The Chargers, maybe they can make the hump this year and win the AFC West. I know they're definitely going to be in contention for making the playoffs. That goes without question. Maybe they can finally dethrone Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
I like it. That's going to be our pick. They're plus 340. I think that's incredible value. When you look at Herbert alone, you got Justin Herbert on your team, you're going to be a good team. You're going to be in contention. You're going to have a deep ball action. You're going to have all that. And also, like you were saying, linebacker, they got Eric Hendricks in the offseason. They signed him from the Vikings. He's going to be a great veteran addition. So the Chargers, plus 340. That's going to be our pick to win the division. Next up, we got the Broncos at plus 550. I'm not going to touch this line. I'm not going to even look at it. Russell Wilson, awful last year. Sean Payton coming in. Hopefully they can figure out something. They still got Judy. They still got Sutton. They still got a couple weapons on the offense. Obviously, we know the Broncos' defense is insane. But even with the defense, even last year they had a primetime game versus the Colts. They gave up 100 yards. They still lose the game. Dramatic fashion. It's just what happened last year was unheard of with the Broncos, and they should be better. They should be. It's up to Russell Wilson and that offense they could cook. If they can't, they're gonna have 8 wins, 7 wins, and that's gonna be the Broncos. Take it away with the Raiders.
All right, so next up we got the Las Vegas Raiders. They're gonna be coming in last in the division with the worst odds entering the 2023 season at 12-1. Now the Raiders, their big move this season, Las Vegas, they got rid of longtime quarterback Derek Carr and replaced him with Jimmy Garoppolo. Now a lot of people think this is a kind of good move. A lot of other people think this is a bad move. Like me, I don't really know what kind of move this is. I feel like they could get definitely someone better than Carr in there, or they should have just kept Carr. Jimmy G, he's just as injury prone as Carr is, and he's just been inconsistent in the past few years with San Francisco. I just don't really know how this fits in Las Vegas, in Josh McDaniel's system. But nonetheless, they got an amazing running back. They got Josh Jacobs. He's in a contract dispute, but nonetheless, I'm pretty sure he's going to be coming back for the 2023 season. He's going to be running really, really hard again. They got perennial All-Pro receiver Devontae Adams. They got Hunter Renfrow. They got rid of Darren Waller at tight end. But nonetheless, this is a very good pass offense and run offense. The O-line's a little bit shaky. But on the defensive side, they got Max Crosby. They got Chandler Jones on the defensive line, which is a great D-line, but on the second and third levels, it could be a little bit shaky once again, and that's where we saw the Raiders crumble a lot last season. Just giving up so many big plays defensively. It's giving up a lot of yards, and it could happen again this season. That's why they come in at 12-1 to win the AFC West. And I don't see them doing much. I see them coming in last in the AFC West in 2023.
Yeah. Even though the Super Bowl is in Vegas, I don't think that's going to motivate them at all to even come close to getting maybe even 10 wins. I think they get easily single-digit wins this year. And don't take a jab at them, 12-1. Vegas is telling us that is not good. And there's no value. We don't see the value with Jimmy G there, not at all. So let's break down the AFC West. Let's break down the biggest moves. The Chiefs, I think Bieniemy leaving is the worst move for them. Chargers signing Kellen Moore. Offensive coordinator is probably their biggest move. The Broncos, Sean Payton, it's the only big move they made. Raiders, I guess you could say Jimmy G, but that it offsets because Darren Waller went to the Giants. So, we like the Chargers, haven't won a division title in over 10 years. Herbert needs a title. Brandon Staley's in the hot seat. The defense is coming back healthy. Great value. We love that pick. AFC West, Chargers to plus 340, locking in right now on DraftKings, and that's going to be our pick. So guys, next up, every single week, we're going to have a new video out every single Friday, each division, every single week up until week 1 of the NFL season. In the meantime, be on the lookout, www.boat-picks.com. We're going to have preseason football passes. Get them now, get them discounted, get them while you can. They will be numbered, only limited to the first 50 people will be able to get this pass at almost 50% off. Be on the lookout, www.boat-picks.com. We are also Boat Picks on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Make sure to follow us there. But I'm Adam, this is Matt, we're Boat Picks. NFL 2023 is just around the corner.